So I'm going to drew a couple of pictures for you guys to give you a better understanding of different muscles that are involved in flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, medial rotation, lateral rotation, and then circumduction, which is pretty much flexion, extension, abduction, and adduction combined. So the first drawing I did was for the pectoralis major, and it has the clavicle head, or clavicular head, sorry, and the sternocostal head, which is the bigger part right here. The origin of the clavicular head is located at the anterior surface of the medial half of the clavicle, which I colored in orange for you guys right here. And then the origin for the pectoralis major would be the anterior surface of the sternum and its 6 costal cartilages. And the insertion will be located right here on the humerus. It's the lateral lip of the intertubular groove of the humerus, and it's right here, highlighted right here. And the pectoralis major is a muscle that's pretty much used to flex the arm, adduct the arm, and extend the arm. So it'll be to flex, extend, and adduct. Flex, extend, adduct. Abduction is bringing your arm back towards the body. You're adding back towards the body. So for your next muscle, I drew the infraspinatus muscle, and it's highlighted right here. And this is supposed to be the posterior view, which is the back view, front back view. And the origin of the infraspinatus muscle is infraspinous fossa of the scapula. And the insertion is at the greater tubercle of the humerus, which is right here. And this muscle is typically used, or is used in lateral rotation of the arm. And the next muscle is the teres major along with the teres minor. And both these muscles, well, not both of them, the teres major is used in adduction, medial rotation, extension, and teres minor is used in lateral rotation. So in the picture, I drew the teres minor on one half of the page and teres major on the other half of the page. And this is how it looks. For the teres minor, the origin is located right here, and that is the border of the scapula. This is the origin right here. The insertion is located right here on the tubercle of the humerus, and that's located right here. For teres major, the origin is located at the inferior angle of the scapula, which is right here. And then the insertion, is right here, and that is at the bicipital groove of the humerus, which is right here. Next we have the subscapularis muscle, which is normally used in medial rotation, which is the arm coming inwards. It's coming inwards. This is medial rotation. So in this image, this is the scapularis. And the origin of the scapularis is the scapular fossa of the scapula, which is right here. And the insertion of the scapularis is the humeral lesser tubercle, which is right here, located on the humerus. So when you're extending out your arm, which is this, one of the muscles used is the triceps brachii, versus when you flex your arm, it's the biceps brachii. But when you extend your arm, it's the triceps brachii. So in this picture, I drew the triceps brachii. And also this one, I broke it down into the 3 different muscles that make up the triceps brachii, which is the long head, the medial head, and the lateral head. So the origin of the long head is the lip of the glenoid fossa. And it's right here. The origin of the medial head is located on the posterior surface of the humerus. And this is the humerus right here. This bone right here is the humerus. And the origin of the lateral head is located at the proximal posterior surface of the humerus. And then they all share the same insertion site, and that is at the olecranon process of the ulna. And the ulna is starting right here. And next we have the deltoid, which is pretty much made up of 3 different muscles: the anterior deltoid, the lateral deltoid, and the posterior deltoid. This group of deltoids, well, pretty much deltoids is the largest muscle in the shoulder area, and it's used in medial rotation,